game started. Ian Kinsler at the plate.
Second baseman, number 5, Ian Kinsler.
Beckett kicks and throws. Swings a little late that time. Strike one.
Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
And Ian Kinsler looks at that one. A ball to even. Career batting average .244 against the Red Sox. 1-1 pitch. Fastball high. 2-1.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Kinsler on the swing and a miss, and the count is even.
Well, with 2 strikes, I'm going to go with the changeup. Pull the string on it, get him off balance, and get a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. 3 strikes. Kinsler's gone.
Well, they went away right there, and he put a pretty good swing on it, but just couldn't quite make contact. Walking back to the dugout now.
And we've got Andrus batting.
Well, Josh Beckett in 2010 was probably one of the more inconsistent pitchers you'll find. He'd throw a great game, and then he'd have 2 bad ones following it up. An ERA over 5. With the stuff he has, that just doesn't equate. He has to turn it around.
First pitch, fastball, 0-1. And talking about Josh Beckett, I mean, here's yet another player on this Red Sox team that didn't have the kind of year they thought he would have. If he comes back and plays well, how good are they going to be?
Well, they got a chance to be good, but he needs to get better. You know, he just does not have the kind of command to justify the numbers that he puts up. I mean, he has great stuff. He has to trust it, throw it over the plate.
Now with 2 outs, a chance here for Josh Hamilton. And that's the 3rd out as Scutaro makes the play. No runs, no hits, nobody across the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. And the Red Sox getting ready to start this one off. Doing the pitching coach. Texas has him starting. And Steve, as he gets into this Boston lineup, what are we going to see?
Well, against a lineup like this, even though you've got a good right-hander on the mound, he's got a chance to have some damage done. He has to believe in damage control. Give up 1 run, but don't give up a crooked number.
Here's the delivery. And Ellsbury will watch that one up high. Hitting .229 lifetime off Texas. The 1-1. Swing and a liner to right center. And the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
There he goes for second. And he's in there at second base.
But Gary kept inching off the base a little bit more each time and had a pretty big lead, and then he got a grip.
He takes off for third. Swung and a ground ball to third. And safe at third with plenty of time.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like, oh, here's Pedroia running. Swung on, put in play. This one to Cruz. One away now. And Ellsbury's on his way home.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down, work his way out of this jam, and keep the score.
Oh, and he takes off for second. And he's up with it. And Ortiz retired. And Ellsbury comes in to score. They do love playing at Fenway. 46 and... Oh, here's Pedroia running. Hit hard on the ground to short. throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
Well, all pitchers are taught to keep the ball down in the strike zone. Not too many hitters can go down and get one right there in that particular spot. But this guy absolutely loves that pitch. That's why he's on base.
And Kyle Crawford looks at that one. That's for a ball. It'll even it up. His lifetime average, 261 off the Rangers. Taking it right down the middle for a strike, 1-2.
Well, look out. He got lucky there. You do not want to miss in the heart of the plate with this team.
Fastball, that's well off the plate, 2-2.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off.
Oh, both runners on the move. Crawford will foul that one away. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Andrus with a pickup. Throw on to second base. Force play. Side retired. Nice way to get things started.
Coming to bat for the Texas Rangers.
Michael Young leading it off.
Michael Young.
The pitch. Ball. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was in the dirt. And that's a ball. Now Michael Young's going to be looking for a chance to swing here.
After another ball right there, the batter's at the full advantage.
Towards the middle. And Pedroia picks it up. Though Young is retired. Now batting with 1 down, Adrian Beltre.
You know, as good as that Rangers team was in 2010, a great offense and improved pitching staff. They played great at home, but they did not play as well on the road as you might think.
The road record for the Rangers, surprisingly, I think, 39-42 in the road.
You know what it was? The offense wasn't the same away from their home stadium, and I think that comes into play a lot of times with these offensive ballparks at home.
Strike 3, Adrian Beltre. He got caught looking, and he's out of there.
Well, that's what you want is efficiency. You always want to try to retire a hitter on 3 pitches or less. If you can get it with a strikeout, you'll take that too.
Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
Hey, look, you'd love to see him hit a double earlier in the inning when there's no outs or even 1 out, but you're going to take anything you can get with 2 outs. Let's see if they can get another 2-out hit to drive him in.
Ready with a 1-0. And Nelson Cruz swings and misses at that one. That'll even up the count.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
A 1-1 pitch, and he watches that curve for strike 2.
Well, it looked like the hitter just gave up on this out of the pitcher's hand, but it's a curveball that comes right down the middle of the plate.
And they get the tying run home.
Coming to bat.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it, get a good part of the bat on the ball, and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. What a great job by this lineup. They have really put the production on here.
Well, they bounced right back and tied this baby up with that one, Gary.
And that half inning finished with a strikeout. Josh Beckett coming off the mound. So he's playing under some nice weather today, at least cool weather. Still need to keep those pitching hands warmed up, though. Splitter just misses. 1-0.
But great eye right there from the hitter. Great discipline at the plate. Good location at that one. Just missing outside. Couldn't get the hitter to swing at it.
Makes its way through for a single. He's going to try to stretch it. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's going to go as an E7. And that's going to bring Marco Scutaro to the plate. Thought about dropping one down that time. Missed it. It's a strike. Look at the matchup. 246 against the Rangers. And it's 0-2. Marco Scutaro. He's got to protect the plate on this next pitch.
Tough spot for the hitter. Down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
Well, he's running, taking off for second. Struck him out. Strike 3. He was thinking about bunting on a 2-strike count.
In a game of inches, the lead becomes critical. A nice lead off first base there, a good jump, and nice speed allowed him to get in safe.
And it's Jason Varitek now.
But Gary, he struggles with runners on base, so look for them to go right at him at the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. Varitek on a swing and a miss, and the count is even.
When you can locate this pitch away and have that kind of sinking action on it.
Swung on, hit. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And here's Mitch Moreland leading it off. He deals. Clobbers this ball. A soaring drive deep left center field. And a solo home run. They lead by 1.
Texas out in front now, Gary. Good job by the offense taking the lead. Now they want more. Don't let up. When you've got the lead, keep adding to it.
This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a number up on the board.
That ball swung on, contact made. Ellsbury to field. That's one away. Elvis Andrus is batting here, 1 away.
Well, Elvis Andrus established himself at the top of the lineup in 2010 for the Texas Rangers. An unbelievable offensive player, and it just got better as the postseason went on. Struggled in the World Series, but everyone did against the Giants. But it's just a glimpse of what this man is capable of doing.
That one falls in there for a base hit. So that brings Josh Hamilton to the plate. The number is Elvis Andrus that John was talking about. 265, 32 stolen bases. And what a job at shortstop.
And I really think the stolen bases are going to go up. I think he learned in the playoffs. He has a chance to be a very aggressive guy on the bases, and it can change the game with his speed.
That's 2 gone. And he'll have to hold at first.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
And that one's put away to retire the side. They pick up a run on
The plate for the Boston Red Sox.
It's Jacoby Ellsbury to lead us off. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Hit up the middle. Andrus with a pickup. And that'll retire Ellsbury.